Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. I'm afraid we have another instance of barrel blocking here for you. We've got an M55, well it's M53 M55, that's an M53 in front of us. And it's being driven by Major Tom Bombadil, and he's on the east spawn of Airfield. But he's about to be barrel blocked by a Charioteer. And where is that Charioteer? Well, he's nowhere in sight because he's round the corner. But PijanyPedofiI, very unusual name, suggests something else. But anyway, he's about to come over here and barrel block Major Tom Bombadil. Now he's got the 155mm gun, that's why the barrel's so long. And you can already see that somebody is actually doing team damage over there. And I suspect that that's actually the Charioteer and the Scorpion. Well, Major Tom Bombadil is actually engaging in shooting the enemy. But the Charioteer is about to come over here. Now, as with most of these replays, we lose sight of some of the members of the same team. It's a fault with the replay. We shouldn't lose sight of them, but we do. And we can see that Major Tom Bombadil is still continuing to fire at the enemy. But we haven't seen the Charioteer come over here yet, but he will very shortly. If we look at the mini-map, we should see the Charioteer is right at the back of the map in grid square C1.
That was close.
And Major Tom Bombadil gets his first hit on Carnarvon Action 10. And unfortunately we've lost the M53 M55. Now I suspect that that was down to PijanyPedofiI because he's showing stun, and I think he just barrel blocked the M53 M55, and he's coming over here to try and do the same to the Arty on this side. This is why this yes, the M53 M55 is stating that the Charioteer was responsible. And he's come over here. He's now actually alongside Major Tom Bombadil. And you can see that he's overlapped the barrel, and he's now caused the shell to explode in the barrel, damaging him, and of course damaging the Charioteer's gun, so that the Charioteer gets compensation from Major Tom Bombadil of all people. And now he's trying to do the same to the M40. He's trying to wipe out all of the Arty by barrel blocking, but Major Tom Bombadil is attempting to stop PijanyPedofiI from doing that to the M40. So he's actually pushing him back against the edge of the map, so he can't overlap his gun over that of the M40. And the M53 is saying report Charioteer, and Major Tom Bombadil is pushing the Charioteer away from the M40, defending him and stopping him from overlapping the barrel. Now hopefully he might be able to push him all the way to the water and drop him in the water, but I'm not so sure that's going to happen. Yeah, the Charioteer is still trying to kill his own Arty by barrel blocking, and here he goes again. He's trying to overlap, and Major Tom Bombadil is trying to stop him, but I think the barrels are overlapping. At least I'm trying to see if that's the case. But if the M40 fires right now, oh no, he's managed to stop the barrel blocking. But hopefully the M40 will be aware of what's going on and will refrain from firing until this Charioteer is actually removed from this side of the battlefield. Now Major Tom is being very patient not to open fire on the Charioteer, because if he did, then I'm afraid that he's most likely to actually get banned rather than Charioteer. Again, this is a fault of the game, that people who barrel block end up as the victims when in fact actually they're the perpetrators of the abuse. And as much as Major Tom's trying to defend this M40, but the Charioteer keeps coming away, and now we've got an enemy tank has killed Major Tom Bombadil. The Charioteer is still trying to kill his own Arty, and in actual fact it appears that the M53 on the enemy team has killed both of them, or at least I think it's killed the Charioteer. The other one was killed, I think, by one of the enemy tanks. So the game was over basically right at the start, because the Charioteer was hitting his own team and then set about trying to kill both of the Arty, or in fact not just both of the Arty, all of the Arty, all three Arty, by barrel blocking. So come on, Wargaming, do something about this. Ban this person. PijanyPedofiI. Well, that sounds that he's actually something, obviously, that's illegal. But come on, Wargaming, you've got to ban someone like this. They're trying to kill 3 Arty in one game by barrel blocking, and that's totally against the rules. He should be banned, but in actual fact what's actually happening is he's getting away with it, with causing an offence and damaging the game for everyone, not just for the players involved, but for both sides. And so he shouldn't be in the game at all. He should get a lengthy ban from Wargaming to stop him doing this. He's obviously, the fact that he's got a Charioteer means that he's obviously worked his way up the tiers all the way to the Charioteer, and therefore really if you were to block this account for the next 6 months, I think that would make him think twice. If he was going to have to start all the way from tier 1 again, I think he'd find it very, very difficult to work his way back up to the Charioteer. It would take him a long time, but he definitely needs to be out of the game. So Wargaming, it's up to you. Ban PijanyPedofiI2018. We need him out the game altogether. Thank you.